Hello everybody and welcome to our brand new series, the Rothosen Redemption. Hello and welcome to episode 1 of the Rothosen Redemption, an FM 26 series where we try and rebuild Hamburg SV into one of the leading forces in the Bundesliga and Europe once again. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have for you two games, our opening two games of our season. It's a DFB-Portkal first round tie against a regional league side, Bamberg, away from home, and then we are away in the first Bundesliga match day. We travel to Borussia Munchengladbach, and well, you're welcome along and hope you're going to enjoy the series. As you'll see, this is our opening fixtures, and we have played our pre-season friendlies, 5 of them. We beat the 3 sides on our training camp and then came home for 2 games against English sides, Chelsea and Manchester City, losing 2-1 to Chelsea and 3-1 to Manchester City. And today we're going to meet the team, as it were, and also we will do other stuff besides have a look at transfer recruitment and all the rest of it. We haven't brought in many players, to be fair, since you were last with us. Let's have a quick look at the transfer history. Since you're last with us, I think when we did the preamble, it says here we've brought in Dorian Migalic from Stuttgart. In fact, question is, we have actually done one bit of transfer just recently, and it's not showing on here. Why is it not showing? It's all upside down. That's why. The dates are all round the wrong way. Let's sort the dates out. That's better. Damien Downs coming in from Southampton. A lot of loans. There are lots of loans. It's because we haven't got a lot of money in the pot. The latest in since you were last with us is Jan Berger. He's come from Wolfsburg, and he's on a 12-month contract with us. He's an 18-year-old right wing back, as you remember in the opening sort of preamble episode that we did actually have a look and decide that we needed a right back and left back. We were the two areas that we were a little bit devoid in depth. I think we got probably 2 players to play in those 2 positions, but apart from that, we're lacking. And this guy came up on the horizon, and we're going to try him out for the season. Jan Berger is the man's name. Nobody going out, I don't think. Or these dates all up the suite as well. They're all up the suite as well. Last person out on the 30th of July was Levin Ozertanali. It's gone to Darmstadt for £52,000. I think, if my memory serves me right, he was 29 years old. He was a attacking midfield, right, left, and could play in centre midfield. We've got loads of them. Right, all said and done, I think it's time to get on with it. Nothing really else to tell you. We will play this DFB Portkal game against Bamberg, an opportunity to meet the team. And here is the side that will face Bamberg in this DFB Portkal first round match. And the side looks like this. It's Tanvik in goal. It's Turanega and Vucevic are the defensive duo. And then in front of them, we have Katabac and Milbrekenes as the wing backs, with El Forde in between them as the defensive midfielder, Rath, and Groenbrecht as the attacking, or as the central midfielder, should I say, Rosing Lilselt. He's one of the up-and-coming youth players on the left attacking midfield. Felipe is the right attacking midfield. And then Königsdorfer leads the attack today because prior to the game, Damien Downs, who's on loan from Southampton, picked up a hamstring injury. So he's not in today's squad and misses out on this opening game of the season. The bench then looks like this. It's Joao Fernandez, Berger, Meinheim, Omari, Otelli, Capaldo, Remberg, Jota, or Jata I think it is, and Poulsen. And here we are for the opening game of the season, facing Eintracht and Bamberg, playing a 4-2-3-1 today. We're playing this strange formation for our usual series, but playing in our home kit today. They're playing in blue shirts with a white bit down the middle. And Königsdorf gets us underway for this DFB Portkal first round match. Pretty even Stevens up to now. Felipe, and he's brought down by Trettenbach. In fact, their shirts look a bit purpley now. And Alfandili or Affadili puts the first one in the back of the net. 8 minutes on the clock from the free kick, and it was a free header. And Alfandili puts it away. Rothosen Lily Silt, and gets a save out of the goalkeeper. And looks like it's going to be a free kick to them. Just outside the area. And chips one in. And Tanvik had to get rid of it. Schmidt then with the corners, a low driven one. And it's got rid of, but only as far as, and they're causing us all sorts of problems. Ooh, it's come off the post and gone into touch. Well, we have got noses in front with half an hour gone. We've not added to it. Oh, that was close. And good job. Tanvik was wise to it because he cut out the danger. Vuskovic. Felipe. Roth. Out to Lillesilt. Lillesilt's into the area and he's put it away. Alexander Rossing Lillesilt making it 2-0 and a bit more comfortable after 32 minutes. Mikkel Brentes to Felipe. Felipe into midfield, and Rath saw the run of Lillesilt out wide, who cut inside. Got it onto his right foot and put it past the goalkeeper. Throw in to Bamberg. Crossed in. Just couldn't get it down and direct it on to goal. And into the final 5 minutes of this first half. And as I said, we've not had it all our own way. We've lacked somewhat. 3 minutes added on at the end of that first half. And we have a 2-goal lead at half-time at Futures Park Stadion. And we're reasonably comfortable, albeit Bamberg have had pretty much the majority of that second half of the first half. And we haven't performed well up till now. Only 55% of the possession. We've had 9 shots, 7 on target. But then when you look at it, they've had 9 shots, 5 on target. The only saving grace is our XG is slightly better than theirs. And they get the second half underway. No changes at half time that I'm aware of. And Rath wins that ball. Highlight's going to continue. Lillesilt pulls it back. Rath. And it was a save by the goalkeeper. You can see the corner. It's going to be a short one. Filipe to Groenbach. Crossed in. And Vuskovic makes it 3-0 on 47. And inside the first couple of minutes, we take a 3-goal lead. And looks like we are progressing to the third round as we would have hoped. But it's not all been plain sailing. Ball chipped in. And Vuskovic getting above everybody else and putting it in the net. And from the restart, Dorfner for Bamberg. And Zitish, oh, good save by the goalkeeper. Looked like he was going for the far post, which he was. But it was a good save by Tanvik. Turinega. Königsdorfer. Groenbach. Groenbach goes forward into the area. He's weaving around there and trying to get a shot away. Didn't quite come off, though. And they've got a counter-attack on now. And we're outnumbered here. Schmitzberger. And they've got a second. Zitech. Or Zeich gets their second. Or is he offside? Is it not counted? Or were we 3-0 up? We were 3-0 up, weren't we? And they've got one back. Schmitzberger into the area, and we were outnumbered from that counter-attack. And 3 of them there waiting for the ball. And Tangvik couldn't keep it out. They have a goal kick. And we have to be careful here. Banana skin, and Berwyn gets their second. And all of a sudden, the 3-goal lead has evaporated, which I'm not impressed about in the slightest. Schmitzberger again calls in the problem. Crosses this in. And it was on a plate for Bergwijn. And another one from the restart. Rath, not sure what to do with it. Chipped out wide to Jutta, who's come on, but that's too close to the goalkeeper. And the highlight's here for a reason. Does that mean they're going to get an equaliser? That could be a bit of a problem. Moheim. Rath. Rath goes out wide to Lil Schlilt. And again, it's cut out. We've cut it out of midfield. Rath. Moheim. Schlilt. Good curled shot. I think it came off the woodwork. I don't think the goalkeeper saved that. Tretchenbach over that far side. Dorfner pumps one forward. Vuskovic to Jutta. Jutta puts it in space for Groenbach. Groenbach to Jutta. Jutta. Groenbach tried to get it in, but nobody there. Vuskovic gives the ball away, and they are dangerous on a counter-attack, as we've already found out. But that ball given away to Groenbach. Philippe. Rath. Lilleshield puts it away. It's his second of the game. And we open a 2-goal cushion up again on 76 minutes. Groenbach puts this in space for Philippe. Rath puts it in for Lillesilt. And bearing in mind, he's a youngster. And he punted that in with his right foot past the goalkeeper. And it's 4-2. Moheim with a free kick. Players coming up. Swung in. He went direct, but it was a bit off target. Marbach with the ensuing goal kick. Dorfner. Moheim into Afelde. I can pronounce his name now. Foldy. And out wide to Felipe. Felipe tries to get around his man. He's having trouble out there. Melheim. Rough. Melheim crosses it in. And Bakary Jatta, who come on that right side, gets a fifth and makes the scoreline look a little bit more respectable after losing that 3-goal lead. Pulled it back a little bit now. Crossed in, and Jatta gets up above his defender and puts it in the back of the net. Another free kick. Melheim, probably a little bit better position for him this time. It's a 5-man wall with 3 other players standing around it. I'm not sure if he's running the time down or what. He's played it into the area and back out again. And Melheim takes the shot and it's over the top. And we're into the last 4 minutes of this game. It's all over. It's a 5-2 win through to the second round. And it wasn't easy going or watching at times. Started off with Al-Fadli after 8 minutes, and Lilleshilt on 32, Vuskovic on 47, Lillesilt again on 75, and Jatta making it comfortable on 80 minutes. But in between that, Zitesh and Bergen scorers for Bamberg, both from Schmitzberger. We need to have a look at him and see what he's up to. But 58% of the possession, 26 shots, 16 on target, 2.58 on the LDXG. They had 13 shots, 8 on target, 1.35. But a second round match awaits. And our reward for winning that match is we have a game in the second round against FC Köln, who are Bundesliga rivals. And we will face them in the second round. Not such an easy second round tie, to say the least. At least I'm not sure when that comes up. Let's have a quick look. All way down here in back end of October. So we've got quite a way to go before we get to that, which means that we can properly focus on the Bundesliga for now. Borussia Munchengladbach, our first game of the Bundesliga season. We'll be back just ahead of that with any team news. So with no other news to tell you about, we are improving our backroom staff as we go through as well, but nothing happening in the day-to-day stuff. So we face our first Bundesliga match against Borussia Mönchengladbach away from home, and let's go and see if we can get off to a good start. And here we are, we face Borussia Mönchengladbach on the opening day of the season, and this is the side that hopefully will do it. It's Juan Fernandez as our goalkeeper, Turanega and Vuskovic are the defensive back duo. Melheim plays as the left wing back. The right wing back is Berger. Al-Faldi is in the defensive midfield role. It's Vieira and Grönbach are the central midfielders. Resen Lillesilt retains his place on the left side of attacking midfield. Philippe is in the right side. Koningsdorfer leads the attack up front. I think we still have an injury to Downs, albeit he's on the bench today. The bench then looks like this. It's Tanvek, Golashvili, Luke Dempe, Omari, Atele, Rath, Capaldo, Downs and Paulson. And here we are for our opening day match against the Bundesliga. Borussia Mönchengladbach playing 5-3-2-1. And we are playing our by now familiar formation. As we come out playing in our third kit today. They're playing in all white. And they're made 4 changes from the side that beat Polen in the cup. And we do get a first highlight. We haven't had one up until now, and they have a free kick. Reina with the free kick. Ooh, it's come off the... in fact, I think Fernandez got a hand to it. As we enter the last 5 minutes of this first half. 1 minute added on. And I think that's going to be the only highlight of the whole of that first half. And we've had a block of it right in the middle of that first half, but they had the start and they had the finish of the half. And we are struggling to beat that flat back three, as we do in many saves here on FM. If you know how to combat a flat back three, put it down in the comments for me, because it would be a big help. We've had 7 shots, 4 on target. They've had 7 shots, 3 on target. Pretty even Stevens. Our XG slightly better than theirs on 0.57 against 0.30. But they've had the bulk of the possession. And we're off to a bit of a stodgy start to our Bundesliga season. And we get the second half underway. Königsdorfer. Taranga. Vuskovic to Berger. Torrenega. Highlight seems to want to continue. Marheim. Vieira through to Königsdorfer. And Königsdorfer scores. And we take the lead on 46 minutes. Good talking to at half time. And we've come out on the right foot. Good move. It was quick. It was decisive. Bit of luck there. Königsdorfer running onto it. And Königsdorfer drew the goalkeeper to the left side and put it away in the right corner. Felipe on the ball. Vuskovic. We're going to get more highlights in this second half by the looks of it. Felipe pulls it back. Gronenberg. Königsdorfer tried to get it away but couldn't. Torrenega. Mannheim, Lillesilt, and shot just wide. I think that came off of Grönbeck. Fernandez punts one forward. We always know what happens with these. Is it going to happen again today? We've lost possession, and that is the first problem. Sander, Frederick. And close him off. Luckily, the shot was over the top. This ball headed on. Maheim not giving it to the goalkeeper. Is that going to be dangerous? I don't know. Torrenega. Grönbeck. No, we've got a counter-attack on. Lillesilt. Lillesilt pulls it back. Vieira. Instrumental in that first goal. Grönbeck. Vieira has a shot. It's gone over the top. We have a corner. Grönbeck with the corner. It's to the back post. Headed away. Felipe is there. Vuskovic. Felipe ran his man. And Grönbeck puts it away. And we have a 2-goal lead after 70 minutes. VAR is actually checking it for an offside, and it is awarded. Grönbeck with another corner. This one back post again, headed away, and they are on a counter attack now. Need to outnumber them, and Machino, and good save by Fernandez. Low down to his right. Looks like another corner. Grönbeck will take it. What's he going to do this time? It's the same one. Back post, and it's hit the crossbar and gone out. Gone for a corner on this near side. Maheim will take them on this side. How that didn't go in, I don't know. Again, back post. It's headed away. Looks like it's going to go. Oh, no, kept in. And Ulrich keeps it in. And they're on a counter-attack now. Cut out by Torrenega, but Nahaus. Ooh, how that didn't go in, I don't know. And we're entering the last few minutes of this game, of this first half, and trying to keep them at bay. We've gone attacking. I'm not sure why we've gone attacking. Let's stop it and go positive for a minute. And when we get into injury time, 4 minutes added on. Dix. Oh, that's through. Machino. But Machino can't hit the target for Toffee Nuts. Gone balanced just to see this game out. And it's going to be a 2-0 win. And it is all over. And we've beaten Borussia Munchengladbach by 2-0. Königsdorfer on 46 as we started the second half in fantastic Vettel, and then Groenbeck on 70 minutes, making it 2-0. 41% of the possession, doesn't matter. 19 shots, 8 on target. They had 19 shots, 8 on target as well. Fernandes having a fantastic game in goal. 2.49 on the XG against their 1.74. We have got off to a splendid start. Well, the opening day of the Bundesliga season, we're off to a good start. 2-0 winners over Borussia Mönchengladbach. Eintracht Frankfurt and Werder Bremen playing a 2-2 draw. Freiburg beating Augsburg by 2-1. Heidenheim 2, Wolfsburg 2, St. Pauli 1, Borussia Dortmund 0, Union Berlin 0, Stuttgart 2. A late game is Bayern Munich and RB Leipzig, and that could change the mantle of things. Then on Sunday we have Bayer Leverkusen and Hoffenheim, Mainz and Köln then playing on Sunday. And then with Friday's match, we face St. Pauli, which is the game that we're going to come back for. More about that in just a moment. But I tell you what, that's not a bad start, is it? Top of the table. But how long we will stay there is another matter. But we've picked up 3 points, which is always a good start. And we've got off to a bit of a splendid way. Let's hope it continues. Long may it continue. I don't say it, long may it continue. I don't think it's going to continue for too long, because in the next episode we face Bayern Munich, and if you look at the Dream 11, they've pretty much got the whole of the Dream 11, which means they are an outstanding team, as we know, and they are a side that is going to be very, very difficult to beat. But needless to say, hopefully we can pick up 3 points against St. Pauli and be on 6 points. And even if we do lose against Bayern Munich, let's hope it's a very close run match. Hope you will come back and join me for that, and that you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. If you're new to the channel, then do it, because it all helps me, and you can also go and find out when stuff's being released and all the rest of it. And of course the Rothosen Redemption is released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. and it will let you know when they're released. And of course the best way of checking on everything that's going on the channel is to follow me on X at JustOffside2, which is the best way of finding out when the next episode is out. I can tell you when the next episode is out, actually. And hopefully we will see you for the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.